We were sent home and told our time to fight is over. When we came home, the world that we knew had changed.
Too many of our veterans could not cope with everyday normal lives. The fight wasn't over. It couldn't be turned off. Many had nowhere to turn to.
No one to talk to, understand what's going on.
You don't have to take your clothes off. Now, the Mayo Clinic and the Walter Reed Army Hospital use this same device. All right, guys, this is our heated therapy pool. It's the most advanced aquatic exercise and therapy center in the country. We work with the VA hospital. We have a charity set up to help veterans.
I actually suffer from PTSD myself, and I have some back injuries that I suffered while I served over in Iraq. I usually come in here 3 to 4 times a week, go across the way here to the treadmill.
Major Chris Atkins, I'm in the Army. I'm a behavioral health officer, so I address soldiers' physical and psychological stress by linking them with empowering resources that will help them rehabilitate from their war injuries.
Okay. And what have you seen as some of the benefits for aquatic therapy?
I have seen aquatherapy, hydrotherapy be incredibly beneficial to combat veterans because not only does it help heal the physical wounds of war, it helps them psychologically as well. Multiple research has been shown that it decreases depression, decreases anxiety, decreases PTSD symptoms, while increasing range of motion and speeding healing time. So I've seen it work wonders.
Okay. And who would you refer to use aquatic therapy?
I would refer the veterans who are struggling with the various musculoskeletal injuries that we see in military healthcare. I would also refer, since I'm a mental health therapist, someone who's struggling with PTSD and depression or anxiety as well. Research has shown that time and time again that the warm water has a healing effect. It's healing those injuries while healing their psychological wounds as well. It's because of the low impact dynamic of the aquatic therapy. It's a preferred option. As a mental health professional, I really like one of the therapy pools which has this ambient mood lighting that will be able to place the individual in a state of focus, of concentration, while decreasing any anxiety while they're in therapy. I served with Mr. Burroughs in the U.S. Army for several years, been involved in operations with him, can attest to the integrity and the strong ethical grounding of overall it's convenient location, dynamic facilities, and a wealth of options for treatment. And mind-body synergy going on. A lot of healing. You can adjust the pulsations by intensity and where it lies in the body while learning about your body's healing properties through this touch display terminal. So I'm laying there, my muscles are literally melting away the stress and tension while I'm learning about how to have a much more healthier lifestyle on a control panel that's in front of me. It's phenomenal.
All right, I'm here with Colonel Jackson. He's on his 4th command. He is a licensed clinical social worker, and he is the team leader at one of the VA's programs for behavioral health. Colonel Jackson, how does aquatics fit into behavioral and mental health?
You know, when I think about utilizing the water and using like aquatics as a tool for combating PTSD, I like it because it brings in the sensory integration issue. Also brings in the social form in terms of how can we integrate folks that are coming back with readjustment challenges? How can we use different treatment modalities in order to leverage whatever we can experiential-wise to bring that person to a new normal? So a lot of times I'll be speaking with my veterans, and I'm seeing a lot of gains with massage therapy. I'm seeing a lot of gains with aquatic therapy. And the different gains that I'm seeing is the social aspects, the hypervigilance is reduced, and this is coming from their self-report. So a lot of the feedback that I'm getting is that they feel more engaged with society, the social aspects. They feel more engaged with themselves. A lot of times veterans primarily have a hard time redefining themselves. What we do in using aquatics is an excellent way to go ahead and leverage that piece of themselves that they have a real difficulty with. And I would say like the social interaction, the aspects of getting out there and saying, hey, I'm going to stay determined. Besides the gym, I'm going to go into the pool. This is and giving themselves the leadway to say this is acceptable and this is not a disorder. A lot of times people look at this as being damning and being limiting, but it's really an opportunity. I have found, just through my research, I found that a lot of our veterans benefit when we go to a non-traditional stance in terms of our treatment modalities. So utilizing massage, utilizing transcendental meditation, utilizing these different things in course with each other. Transcendental meditation in the water, using the massage aspects of that. Also using the social forum in order to get them, from getting too involved in social isolation, getting back into the trust forum that we want them to be part of, and engaging life on their grounds, engaging life in a way that they feel like they can be productive and be skilled. Well, you got to think about the second and third order effect. So primarily just getting them there, getting past the social phobia is huge. Once we get them there and they start seeing the benefits of the aquatic therapy, it's at that point that they start developing the internal dialogue. This is helping me. This is improving me. So their self-concept improves. So we start combating the secondary causes of depression. Now we're releasing dopamine and norepinephrine and epinephrine and serotonin. All these chemicals are coming full circle because now we're engaging them in an environment, a teachable environment, where they can make gains. But it's not whether we see that they're making gains. It's when they see that they're making gains.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.